Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler V-series V's I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat the stuff, I drink the stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. We're reviewing a sub sandwich from Walmart. I've done it before. I may do it again. I don't know. I might have run out of subs from Walmart. But we'll get to that. Folks, it is a super simple format. I'm going to go over there and try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, I'm wearing grody work clothes. Typically, when I'm inside the truck and I'm wearing grody work clothes, that means that I was on my way home from work and I found some shit to review for you. That is clearly the case today. As I got out of work, it's my day off, so I was like, woo! Taking a day off, but I had to get supplies. I was like, all right, I gotta go get supplies. So I went to Walmart, and, you know, I always try to keep my eyes open for potential review stuff. And I'm looking around, and I was like, all right, well, I haven't seen this one before. So what am I reviewing for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Well, it is a sub sandwich from Walmart. It is their boom. This is their their turkey ciabatta half sub. Sorry. This is from Marketside, which is like their Walmart brand sort of deli stuff. Ready to eat. Enjoy hot or cold. It's going to be cold. Oven roasted turkey, enriched ciabatta roll, cheddar cheese, avocado ranch dressing. Sounds kind of good, right? But now all that said, folks, real quick, I do have to preface this. 3 things. What with this being a sub sandwich review, thing number 1, for over a year now, I've been going on sub sandwich adventures. What does that mean? That means that I've been going on basically just hunts for sub sandwiches, whether it's chain locations, gas stations, proper delis. There's a sub sandwich out there to try it. I'm going to eat it, try it, and review it for you fine folks. Thing number 2, because I'm such a super nice guy, I have conveniently located all of my sub sandwich reviews in one convenient spot. That is the playlist called Subs for Subs. So if you enjoy my sub sandwich content, thank you, by the way, I appreciate that very much. You want it all in one spot, that's where it is. At the time I'm doing this, I have over 110 sub sandwich reviews. That's a lot of sub sandwich goodness, but what if even that is not enough? Maybe you're greedy like that. Well, all you have to do is wait until Sunday. Why? Because Sunday is SUBday. That's my kitschy little thing that I came up with. Sunday is the day when I go over there and upload my sub sandwich reviews. Typically, I'm going to give you at least 2. I think one time I had to do 1. That's just because I forgot that it was Sunday. But sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 4. Depends on how much stuff I got in my backlog. But anyway, sub sandwich. Sealed for freshness and safety. Open. Now, normally when it comes to the add-ons, usually they'll just have, like, mustard and mayo. And I kind of hear there as to whether or not I'm going to add that on to in the review. But this, this is the avocado dressing. They specify this. So this is going on there. And I did already go over there and review their turkey and cheddar sub. So, how do I never know how to get into these. Wait, maybe. I might just have to grab my keys and stab it like I usually do. Keys, stab. Yep, that's what we're doing there. I'm sure there's a way to do it. I'm equally certain that I don't know how to do it. So, here's the sub sandwich. Can we get a little bit of a thing here? It's a little bit, yeah. That's it. So this is like the premium version of their turkey cheddar sub. I'm going to try it just as is, just for the first couple bites, then we're going to stick some of this on there. Let's give it a go. I mean, the whole hinge of this is the ciabatta bread, right? I mean, it's okay. I'll kind of give them to it. It's not like proper ciabatta, of course, but yeah, you know what? I do think it's maybe a little bit better than their normal sub bread. I can kind of go with it. It's not, again, it's not like proper ciabatta. It's not like proper sub bread. But it's okay. It's got a little extra texture to it. Maybe a little extra flavor. Other than that, it's very okay. I mean, because it's three things. You know, it's just the ciabatta, turkey, cheddar. Biggest problem I run into with the Walmart subs is that typically, whatever the meat is, it's doing the least amount of work in the flavor profile. That's definitely the case here. The ciabatta bread, again, it's kind of a nice change of pace from their other bread. The cheddar is okay. It, at least has a decent enough flavor for what it is. But the poor turkey, man, I mean, it's trying. It's in there, but it's really just not doing much. So, just as is, it ain't much, I mean, again, it's nice, you put on some ciabatta, fine, but, yeah, I don't know, man. Fundamentally, it's very similar to their normal turkey and cheddar sub, just maybe a little bit fancier. But, that is, of course, what the avocado dressing is for. So, we are going to go over there and tag this in. Hopefully, it will spruce up the whole sub sandwich experience of the Walmart sub sandwich. And we're going to gob this shit on there, man, because that's just what you do. That's a good amount right there. It's pretty damn decent, I think. And wow. That is a very different flavor profile than I was thinking it would. I figured that would be much more mellow, but it is very zingy. It's interesting. I'm not sure if I like it as a thing yet, but let's try it with the sandwich. To be fair, it is better with the avocado ranch. And in this setting, I'm going to give them a certain amount of credit because they created a really zingy sauce. Like, just by itself, very, very zingy. Like, I was expecting it to be more of just kind of a chill, sort of avocado vibe. But, like, no, like, in the initial hit is more ranch, like a very zesty ranch. Then it kind of becomes a little bit more of sort of a mellow avocado vibe, and then you get sort of a garlicky hit. Thing is, I think if they had just done more of a straight avocado kind of thing, with everything that's going on, I think it would have really struggled to have much of an impact. Because, like I said, I've done other Walmart subs. Even when you put the mayo and the mustard on those things, they just don't make much difference because they're very bready subs. You don't get a ton of meat. The cheese is kind of doing most of the work. It's hard for that to make an impact. But this, yes. And because it is in this setting, it kind of neutralizes a little bit of that zinginess. So I'll give them credit for that. And it definitely makes it just a better overall experience. I think the dressing works nicely with it. Definitely just makes it tastier. And it kind of gives it a little bit of a freshness. And just some extra dimension. It takes it from being a very humdrum sub to, I wouldn't say anything special, but at least something a little bit noteworthy. But, 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? I'm gonna go with maybe on occasion and sort of ish. Here's what I mean by that. I have very little reason to eat Walmart subs outside of this format, this show. I have so many places around me that make phenomenal subs. I don't really have a reason for it, to engage with it. But, to be fair, sometimes I am just getting off of work. And I can't typically get a sub sandwich, unless it's a gas station sub sandwich, at, 7:30 in the morning. So there is the Walmart option. I would just wait 99.9% of the time until I could get an actual really good sub. But if I was in that circumstance and I really for some reason wanted a sub sandwich right then and there, this is probably the one that I would pick over, well, I don't know if it would be my top pick of the Walmart subs, but it would be number 1 or 2. It's been a little bit since I've reviewed the other ones, so I just don't remember all of them off the top of my head. But I definitely like it better than the normal turkey and cheddar, like, by far. And I'll be honest, it's the fucking avocado ranch that really makes it. The ciabatta is a nice little extra, too. But, yeah, I think they did a really good job with that, zesty avocado ranch dressing. Like, it's nice, it's, nothing to write home about by itself, but in the context of a Walmart sub sandwich, if you get my meaning. And if I'm recommending it, you know what, if you're, again, basically same situation, if you're at Walmart and you really want a sub sandwich, I think that's one of the better ones that you could get. So it at least gets that much credit. Is it like a proper C- sub? It's a hanging between a D+ and a C-, but I'll give it the C- because I'm a nice guy. It ain't nothing great, but for a Walmart sub, I'll kind of give it to it. Anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your folks. Go over there and have yourselves a truly proper sub sandwich-tastic rest of your life. Go out and get yourself a proper sub sandwich. Plenty of places out there. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be shitty and frustrating and stressful and sometimes, and when you have to deal with that, you're not always going to succeed in maintaining your composure and being the best version of yourself. But when you do run into those situations, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there, maybe you're going to try out all the subs from Walmart, Marketside, what the hell ever, as I have done here today. And maybe you're going to be like, okay, I think I figured it out. If I take the ingredients from this sub and put it with this sub, and then use the sauce from this sub and the bread from this sub, I will have created the ultimate Walmart sub sandwich. And here's the reality of it. At its best, it would probably be a C sub sandwich. Because it's fucking Walmart, man. It's better than gas station subs. That's about as much as you can say for it. But I'm still happy I tried them. Bye.